What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and I am very excited about today because it is the start of week 2 of the NFL. We also have college football coming up, so another week of football happening for us. And I'm just ready to send out a ton of plays for football action. After this video, I'm probably going to record a video that's going to be my favorite pairs going into the weekend. So that's going to be either over on quarterback, receivers, or under. And I'm telling you guys, I told you guys throughout the week, I'm really favoring the unders this week, especially in the NFL. There's a lot of teams that put up a ton of points, but their quarterbacks still just did not even get close to their overs. So gonna probably do a lot of unders this week, which is fine. It doesn't matter if we take the overs or the unders. At the end of the day, all we want to do is we want to win, right? So I will say, hit some of these 2-mans yesterday. We ended up going up about like 2 or 3 units, which is great. But I would like to start hitting some of those 4 out of 4s again. We had a couple opportunities yesterday, and then we also have some games going on right now, I think at like 12:30, stuff like that. So we'll see how those shake out. But yeah, want to hit some 4 out of 4s, of course. Those are going to be the days that we go up 10 units, 12 units, which are really going to make a dent to. And my personal goal is by the end of this month, if today is the 12th of this month, I want to be up above 300 units on the past 3 months, and I'll show you guys the performance and what I mean by that. So yeah, hit these. I also wanted to show you guys, I show my wins, I show my losses. Not every single slip I'm going to put on this video, but I thought that this was very funny. This game right here was the longest Counter-Strike game ever recorded. So I bet the unders, of course. I bet the unders on the longest Counter-Strike game ever recorded. Actually, Fnatic is much better than M80, so it was a bit of a surprise. But this game, I think it went 65 rounds. There was like a bathroom break involved, all this stuff. I didn't watch it. But yeah, I think it went into like 6 or 7 overtimes. So I always tell you guys, this is obviously like a crazy, a crazy thing that occurred. But I always tell you guys, if it's a longer game, the overs are going to hit. If it's a shorter game, the unders are going to hit. And this is obviously a crazy example, with kind of a record-breaking game, the longest game ever recorded. But you can see these guys just went crazy over their overs. I took the unders, unfortunately, but these guys just smashed their over projections, and they ended up playing literally like 3 games in one. So you can see why they went way over their projections, just because there was I think like 65 rounds in this game, maybe actually 70 rounds, 70 plus rounds in this game. And just to give you guys perspective, there's normally like 20 to 24 rounds in a game. So having like 70 plus rounds in just one map is absolutely insane. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys, this is very correlated. Of course, it lost, but I'm telling you guys, if it's a short game, less kills happen. If it's a long game, more kills happen. And it doesn't really matter play by play, if the over hits or the under hits. Obviously, I do a lot of the research to try to determine if that's going to hit. I wasn't on the mark this game, obviously, and I'm going to show you guys that and tell you guys that, right? It obviously doesn't make me look great that these went way over, but just thought it was a bit funny. And anyway, I will say that is really what we're trying to do. We're just trying to replicate this over and over and over again of, if it's a shorter game, we're going to take the unders. If it's a longer game, we're going to take the overs. And you can even see in some of these wins, right? I took the overs, this hit, took the unders, this hit, took the unders, this hit, by a decent margin, especially in these unders here. So I will say, let's go ahead and hop into the first play of the day, which is going to be on better. So I have 2 NFL plays. I have NFL play, and then I have a Valorant play, and then I also have this on better right here, which is going to be NFL and college football. So this is on better. This is actually fully correlated on better, a full 10x. So no real payout shifts on better. The only thing that they'll really do is they'll limit you to you can't take pass yards or receiving yards on this duo here. But the next best thing, honestly, is longest catch, especially with some of these home run hitters like Tyreek Hill. Again, if Tyreek Hill, if he gets a 50-yard pass, if he gets a 50, 60-yard pass, which it's Tyreek Hill at the end of the day. We know he's capable of doing that. His line right here is 30.5. So if he gets a longer catch than 30.5 yards, we would win this. And again, if he breaks out a 40, 50, 60-yard catch, then it's really likely that Tua is going to go over his line, right? Because that's going to be 60 yards in just one play that he's going to go over. So very correlated right here. The better that Tua does, the better that Tyreek does, the better that Tyreek does, the better that Tua does. So, again, I told you guys that I'm favoring the unders, which in the pick that I'm about to get into, I am taking the unders. But in this case, I am taking the overs just because it's Tua Tyreek. Also, if you look at these lines on PrizePicks, they're higher than this. Really what I've found out is on PrizePicks, all the lines, especially with football, are just way too high. I feel like people go on there on PrizePicks and they just without a doubt, they just bet the over. They're like, oh, I think the over is going to hit. That's what I want to watch. That's the fun thing that you want to watch. Obviously, you want to see the overs hit. You want to see a good game, a high-scoring game. And people, I feel like they just go into PrizePicks. They don't think. They just pick the overs, and it causes the overs to be inflated, right? So we're going to take advantage of that, obviously. Same thing here. Noah Fifida and then T-Tree McMillan. We're going to take the overs here. Fifida's line, I think, is like 270, and then McMillan's line is, I think actually Noah Fifida's line is 272, I think, on PrizePicks. So we're getting value here by taking it on better. So there's no reason why you wouldn't take it on better if you could take it on better. Like you would be dumb to take it on PrizePicks because it is 5 passing yards less. Again, you could take it on PrizePicks if you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but this is what I'm taking on better here. And then we got McMillan to go over longest catch here. He's a home run hitter as well. He honestly reminds me of Randy Moss a lot. If you guys have watched him, McMillan put up 300 yards in week 1. The only thing that scares me is in week 2 he put up like 15 yards, but I think it was just a bad game for him. I do think he's a insanely good receiver. I think he might be the first receiver off the board in the NFL draft, to be honest with you guys. And he reminds me of Randy Moss so much, and he just has that deep threat to him. But again, this is very correlated, and at the end of the day, that's really what we're targeting. We're just targeting correlation right here. So very correlated up here at the top, very correlated down here at the bottom with Fifida and McMillan to go over. Again, McMillan, he is very capable of going 70, 75 yards, 80 yards on any single pass right here. And again, if he has an 80-yard reception, he's obviously going to go over here, and then Fifida is going to have 80 yards right here to his line right here. So again, this is complete no payout shift whatsoever. And I will say Better is actually running a promo today. So if you don't have Better, what you can do is you can sign up for Better. If you don't have Better, text me the word Better right here. Text me the word Better at my number on the screen right here, and I will get you a free month of my VIP for doing that. Just text me the word Better, and I'll send you the instructions. It should take like 5 minutes, and then once you do that, I'll get you a code to get my VIP completely for free for 1 full month. So that's going to be great to do right here. And then also I mentioned that there is a promo running with Better. So you'll get a $200 deposit match. So if you do have $200, if you have $100, whatever it is, you'll get matched up to $200. And you will get a free pick on top of that. So this is for New Year's only. I don't have the Tua free pick that's going to be out today. CJ Stroud is also going to have a free pick. So pretty much if you're a new user, you will have these lines right here. So I don't have it. I've used Better for months and months and months. But if you sign up today, then you will get access to these lines, right? And again, there's a Tua free pick right here. And all you have to do is, instead of taking Tua at 267 yards, you'll have him at 0.5 yards, right? So it's going to be really easy to hit that there. And again, you're going to have pretty much an easier time hitting this than I would if you're a brand new user to Better. So sign up for Better right here. Let's go ahead and get into the second play of the day right here. And it's going to be Valorant and NFL right here. So really been liking this combination here. If you guys don't know, they've been payout shifting the NFL a lot since last season. You could have easily gotten 10Xs last season, but it's a lot harder to get 10Xs now. But if you pair it up and get creative, and again, I tell you guys, I work extremely hard to find you guys plays, find you guys profitable plays, and to avoid payout shifts. So there's a lot of things that I do, finding the plays, avoiding payout shift, finding out, which lines, which games are going to be longer, which games are going to be shorter. And we're going to take Valorant correlation up here at the top. And if you pretty much pair up Valorant correlation with NFL correlation, they're still giving you a 10x payout right here. And even that's with the NFL unders. They actually payout shift more with the unders. There's a lot of little things that I could get into and stuff like that. There's a lot of knowledge that I've gained throughout the years. But anyway, this is a very, very good play right here. I'm taking Valorant correlation at the top to go less and less. So just as I said with Counter-Strike, Valorant and Counter-Strike are pretty much the same thing as far as you need to know. And we're taking the lesses because if it is a shorter game, then less kills should happen in that game. If it's a longer game, more kills should happen in that game. And this should be a shorter game because M80 is heavily favored. And pretty much these lines are also really good if you look at other books right here. So I'm taking the less and less right here. Again, you can always take 0.5 bumps. I would say 0.5 bumps are still good if this does bump down a little bit. And then I'm taking Josh Allen and Keon Coleman to go less and less right here. Again, I've been heavily favoring the unders. every other book that you look across the board, they have Josh Allen in like the 230 range. So again, like I said on PrizePicks, I feel like people, they're like, hey, there's a game tonight, I'm going to bet the overs just because I want overs to hit. And then I'm pairing him up with Keon Coleman to go under as well. Keon Coleman should get the first receiver treatment. He should be on Jalen Ramsey should be on him. But at the end of the day, it's a short week. It's week 2 of the NFL, so we just saw in week 1 so many quarterbacks, whether it be Dak, whether it be Deshaun Watson, whether it be even Derek Carr went under his line. Kyler Murray went under his line. They put up almost 30 points. So many of these quarterbacks, they went under their lines. I think it's because it's week 1, week 2, week 3. They're still kind of getting into that groove. And also, this is a short week for these guys. So it's pretty much like it's an extended week 1 because they just played on Sunday. Now they got to come back, play again on Thursday. So I'm taking the unders. I'm treating this like a week 1 game because how much really could they have prepared in 3 days, right? So taking unders right here, Josh Allen, Keon Coleman. Again, the best part about this play right here is you're getting a full 10x, no payout shift whatsoever. So sometimes you'll have 8x, 8.5x, 9x, but this is a full 10x, which is very important because pretty much it just gives you more wiggle room, right? If this does hit, then we have 10 free slips that we're able to play rather than if we hit an 8x, we would just have 8 free slips to play with here. Again, I'm kind of doing this like I did in yesterday's video, but I'm comparing and showing you guys. Do not take this slip. Don't take this slip right here. I'm just showing you guys the payout shift and how important it is. If I went ahead and I took all lesses in this game, they would only give me $70. They would only give me a 7x. Again, don't take this. It's really not good to get only 7x on 4 different things happening. But again, this is PrizePicks saying, hey, this is very correlated, and this is too correlated for our liking, so we're going to heavily reduce your payout. So again, don't take this, just showing this as an example, but this is really the slip that you do want to take right here. Again, I'm going to show you guys the performance right here. This is the performance over about the past 3 months. And again, we are at like 270 right here over the past 3 months, which is amazing, over 1,000 bets. So we are very profitable sports bettors on this channel. And that is what I pride myself on. I pride myself on transparency. I pride myself on correlation and getting you guys as many slips as possible of that, right? Because the more the merrier, right? You want to take 10, 12 slips every day, which is what my VIP will provide you. Again, you can get my VIP completely for free by just signing up for Better if you don't have it. You can also get Chalkboard, Sleeper, and I'm also in the works of getting you guys some other apps to get that promo as well. But again, over 1,000 bets, 1,000 plus bets actually, we're up 270 units. And this is what I told you guys. I want to get this up over 300 units, which I think we should be able to easily do by the end of the month. So yeah, by the end of September, I want to be up over 300 units. So that's going to be at least 30 units for you guys that you guys will be up. But again, I'm averaging 70, 80 units a month so far over since May 17th, right? So again, lock these 2 in. This one right here on PrizePicks, this one right here on Better. And again, you'll have even a better play than me on Better if you sign up today, because you'll have Tua at just 0.5 pass yards. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for everything. Look out for the video that I'm going to release later today. It's going to be more deep diving into different pairs, different unders in the NFL, different overs in college football or unders in college football. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you, and thank you guys so much for watching.